This arguing is getting annoying, I have to admit. Why do you hurt us so? There's no need for things to get out of hand, especially when we have such an interesting new arrival. Isn't that right, Eren Yeager?
Didn't I tell you before? There's no need to bow.
You called me here, sir?
You are aware that we keep track of who goes in and out of Armin's operations room, right?
Sir, if this is about my recent...
You have to stop.
What?
Armin's situation is becoming... what's the word? Politicized.
That stuff has nothing to do with me and my visits.
No one should be in there at all, Elias. Let alone you and your civilian sister.
So it's about that.
Not just that. But you can't have believed no one would find out. It's the most sensitive part of the ship.
Yes, but...
I understand he trusts you, and that's great. But things are getting too complicated to let you continue.
Celia won't say anything, I promise. She's really good at keeping secrets, Administrator.
Even if that was true, if I don't stop this, well, the committee will have my ass for it.
Who cares what they think?
Believe it or not, Elias, they are the ones who... Just please, don't fight me on this.
Sir, my parents are dead. She's all I have left. I just want to share with her the one person I can talk to. The one person who understands me.
Elias, that's sad to hear and all, but...
This is the only way I can truly matter, Caleb. Working in records is great, but when I'm with Armin, I feel
I thought you should know a bit of what's going on behind the scenes. I'm only telling you to feel so pointless? Grr.
Yeah, I understand completely.
Whenever you bring up Armin, it just brings me back to that ridiculously dark meeting room. All they ever talk about is what to do with him, as if he were just some object. And me? I'm supposed to mediate, right? But they don't care about anything I say.
Back when you activated Protocol Zero, you said we needed to repair Armin. Is that what you've been discussing?
I'm not even sure what I meant by that. At the time, I was ignorant. I was thinking that we should delete his memory, just like what happened back in 317.
What?
Please calm yourself. Anyway, that's not how things are now. I've seen how much Armin acts with you, how human he really is, and how much he knows it.
Can't we just remove him from the room itself?
Huh?
I mean, he's just sitting there, serving no purpose to the ship anymore. Why can't he be let out?
We can't do that.
Why not?
That's the one thing I can't say.
What would the Admiral think about this?
This is bullshit, Levi!
I'm to take it there's no good news then.
The Tharsis ship was equipped with everything. A specially outfitted weapon system, extra fuel, we even gave them extra rations. I don't understand this.
So, we've heard nothing back?
This was supposed to be a 4-week mission, Levi. It's been more than twice that now. I've been holding out on them, but I think it's time to assume the worst.
Do we know when the sensors cut out?
They've been out of range for a long fucking time. I'll put everything in my report to Caleb, but this business isn't over.
So that's why you called me in here.
A rescue operation must be ready within the week.
You want me to lead the new team?
Yes, but it won't be just you. I'm assigning Lieutenant Hanji Zo to work alongside you.
But she's Irvin's assistant. Surely her place is here on the ship.
Yes, but she's also the lead tech specialist, and this is something you can't handle alone.
When you said team, you meant...
That's right, your team of cadets.
They're completely green, Admiral. They barely got through the recent Titan attack.
But they got through it. And the more attacks you survive, the more likely you are to keep living. That makes them just as good as anyone else.
You know that's not true.
Look, Lieutenant, they're easily some of the best we've ever seen in a single graduate class. And they've unified a hell of a lot better than most other squads.
Sir, that cadet's death is still weighing on them.
If they can't handle crisis, Levi, then they were assigned to the wrong division.
Stop complaining and keep working. We've barely been here for an hour.
I'm only complaining because I'm short. It's completely unfair.
If I have to hear you whine for another second, I swear I'll throw this box at you.
Come on, you two. Just keep working.
So, hope this isn't prying, but how's the thing with John going?
Oh, we broke up yesterday.
I didn't know.
No, it's okay.
What happened?
Nothing happened, but I guess we just decided we need some time to get our personal lives in order.
Gotcha.
Wait, you were dating John?
Parents worked in engineering, so they tried to get me to practice computer games from an early age. Eventually, I just fell into it completely. Not very complicated, honestly.
Hello?
I heard you all were organizing the extra inventory here. Came to see if I could help?
Oh, thank God. Yes, please. Please take my spot.
I haven't seen you around here much. Are you one of the higher-ups?
No, I'm just a lieutenant, but I guess I've kept to myself for a while now. Thought I should actually start talking to people.
So you're part of the Recon Corps?
Yeah, I'm with the General Squad.
And you came here willingly to help?
Of course. I didn't have an assignment today, but I hate when I'm not able to do anything.
Hey, Sasha, does this guy know how to talk to people?
So, is there somewhere I can start?
Sure. There's some inventory far down by the entrance. It'd be great if you could help there first.
All right, will do.
God, that guy was really weird. Like a creepier version than Levi.
He's just another soldier like us, though. Maybe he's just bad at socializing.
Are we really gonna judge someone based on one conversation? Seriously, guys?
All right.
Something wrong, Mikasa?
I'll tell you later.
Initialization sequence has begun. Testing parameters are go. Y-Class Titan Surrogate constructed. Difficulty level 5 of 5. Test begin.
Sense any effect from me during the holographic simulation?
Improper inquiry. Please rephrase.
Did my powers have any effect?
Titan simulation concluded. 20 targets. 2 kills. 3 misses. Mission failure.
If only I had actual Titans to practice my powers on.
Busy?
Oh, hey, Kairos. No, not really.
What brings you practicing here?
Just trying to improve my skills.
Mind if I join you?
Well, the program's only made for one person.
That's not what I meant, Aaron. Come, sit down.
Oh, sure.
You're awfully dedicated at this.
If I don't practice, I'll be Titan food during the next attack.
You think there will be one?
No doubt about it.
You certainly are a confident guy.
Thanks?
I bet you're the kind of person who asked to join the Recon Corps.
Well, actually, I did.
Really? I'm usually not that accurate.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what makes you care so much? For you to be so committed, something has to be driving you.
Isn't that the case for everyone?
You'd be surprised. It's rare that someone truly has a purpose in this division. There's little chance of glory or power, just keeping everyone else safe.
I guess it started when I was younger, with my mother's death on Ark Maria. My father did his best to keep us safe and well-fed on Rose, but he vanished before placement.
So you fight for your mother?
Not just her. It's also for my sister.
The sibling bond is something.
Huh?
The one person you can never stop loving, no matter how much they hurt you or make you sad. Even if they don't care. Brothers and sisters are a species all their own.
Do you have a sister?
Well, I don't think he'd like it if you called him that.
Younger?
Yeah, it's definitely something, having a little bro to protect.
Yeah, I can understand. Is that why you joined?
Well, actually, it wasn't time for us to trade stories.
What do you mean?
About our siblings, man.
Ah, gotcha.
Don't say gotcha. Come on, you go first.
Well, ever since I could remember, my sister was the tougher one. I got in fights all the time, and she always had to come in and save me. It was really embarrassing. What was that for?
How many times do I have to yell at you for getting into fights before you stop?
It was going fine before Mikasa showed up.
Oh, sure. Blame it on your sister.
I'm not lying.
Listen, Eren. You're her brother. It's your job to keep her safe. You can't do that if you keep putting her in these awful situations. Okay? Can you stop this? For me.
Yes, Mama. Things sure have gotten complicated, haven't they?
So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
It was that guy. What did his name tag say?
I don't know, I wasn't paying much attention.
I got bad vibes from him.
He's a member of the Recon Corps like us. You need to get rid of that feeling quickly. Not like you really have a reason either.
Don't you think he was being a little needy? He seems almost desperate for friendship.
Oh, come on, he's not that bad.
Don't tell me you didn't sense at least a little awkwardness there.
Well, sure. Okay, I did. But considering the people in our squad, he's hardly the strangest out there.
It's hard to explain things like this, Sasha. It's just a gut instinct.
But really, why are you so obsessed with this new guy all of a sudden anyway? He can't replace Marco, you know?
I never said that he could.
We're all feeling the pain. Everyone. We had to sit there and watch.
Yeah.
You mentioned Jean was still out of it back in the dock bay. Hopefully Eren's not as bad?
Actually, he blamed himself for Marco's death, you know? But I'm doing my part at trying to pull him out of it.
How so?
I told him he should try to learn more about his power. If the Titans come back, he should see if he can do it again.
Isn't it still dangerous?
Well, maybe, but if Titans do attack soon, it may actually be helpful. Giving Aaron's powers a chance to grow could be the salvation of all humanity.
Things are getting more complicated by the minute. Lieutenant, are these test results accurate?
Within 99.99%, sir. There's no doubt in my mind. There's only one person suitable for something like this, if you decide to go through with it.
So we found ourselves a new conduit, huh?
What's his name?
Elias Kastner, age 16. Brother of Celia Kastner, and an orphan as of 2 months ago due to the murders that occurred during the blackout.
I can't believe that the same brat who violated the security of the operations chamber is next in line to jump on the other side of that door.
Looking at the report myself, guys, Hanji is completely right. Not only is he the closest biological descendant from Armin's original family, but his psychological and mental profiles are nearly identical.
It's no wonder the simulation gives it a near-perfect rating.
Do you really expect a 16-year-old records assistant to be able to run a ship? Armin Arlert was special. That's what made this whole thing possible in the first place. Elias is just some kid.
With all due respect, sir, that's just not right. He shares Armin's logical thought process.
And all his superiors praise him for his diligence, organization, and intellect.
Gaius, whatever the committee decides, they must know we have an extremely viable candidate.
I'll let you all parse this ridiculous report. I have far better uses of my time.
Hanji, could you send this over to the administrator? Make sure he knows the situation we're dealing with.
Yes, sir.
I think this is the best bet we have, Irvin. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see the report, but it's quite convincing. This plan will have my backing.
Thank you, Vice Admiral.
Get the fuck out of my way!
Sir, are you...
I said move! I don't give a fuck what they say! I'm not letting my leverage over him slip like this! If I keep Elias out of this, then there's still a chance. Soon. Very soon now. Caleb will be under my fingertips.
As the search for the Blackout Killer and Annie's murderer continues, the replacement team for the Tharsis mission is assembled. It is a difficult task to ask of Levi's squad, but what may be more difficult is the decision that Elias Kastner may have to make.